Episode 57, The Andromeda Galaxy. Good evening, I am Tomas Guevara, and this is the channel Rewriting the Reality. In today's episode 57 we are going to delve into the fascination of our galaxies, our biggest creation until now. Subscribe to this channel to be informed about the development of our sciences. First, let me tell you the history of the Andromeda Galaxy from the actual point of view of our scientists. Also known as M31, is a majestic spiral galaxy located approximately 2.5 million light-years away from our Milky Way galaxy. It's one of the nearest spiral galaxies to our own, and for centuries, astronomers have been fascinated by its beauty and its potential interaction with our galaxy. The theory about the collision between the Milky Way and Andromeda, often referred to as the Great Galactic Collision, has been a topic of great interest in the field of astrophysics. Here's the story of this fascinating event. The Andromeda Galaxy and the Milky Way are two of the most massive galaxies in our local group, a collection of galaxies that also include smaller ones like the Triangulum Galaxy. They both formed billions of years ago from the gravitational collapse of matter in the early universe. Over time, they developed into their familiar spiral shapes and accumulated billions of stars. The Milky Way and Andromeda have been on a collision course for billions of years. This cosmic rendezvous is a consequence of the mutual gravitational attraction between these massive galaxies. Over time, the relentless tug of gravity has drawn them closer together. It is predicted that in about 4 billion years, the Milky Way and Andromeda galaxies will collide. This event will be a spectacular and dramatic meeting of two massive galaxies. However, despite the use of the term collision, the actual stars within these galaxies are incredibly far apart, so individual stars are unlikely to collide during this merger. Instead, the galaxies will pass through and around each other, causing gravitational interactions that will dramatically alter their structures. During this galactic encounter, the gravitational forces between the Milky Way and Andromeda will send stars, gas, and dust flying in all directions. The new star formation will be triggered as gas clouds collide and compress, and some stars may be ejected from the newly formed galaxy, creating a different distribution of matter. Ultimately, the two galaxies will merge to form a single, larger galaxy. This new galaxy, sometimes humorously referred to as Milkomeda or Milkdromeda, will be a blend of the characteristics of both galaxies. It will be an elliptical galaxy, as opposed to the spiral shapes of its parent galaxies. One question that often arises when discussing this collision is the fate of our solar system, and in particular, our planet, Earth. Fortunately, the vast distances between stars mean that the chances of any individual star, including our Sun, colliding with another star are extremely low. As a result, the collision is unlikely to have a direct impact on Earth. In summary, the collision between the Milky Way and Andromeda is a fascinating event that will unfold over approximately 2 billion years. It offers a glimpse into the dynamic nature of our universe, where galaxies, despite their immense distances, can interact and merge due to the inexorable pull of gravity. While this event is still far in the future, it serves as a reminder of the ever-changing and interconnected nature of the cosmos. According to information I got on Thursday, 28 of September, the Webb telescope received a signal from the Andromeda Galaxy, and on Tuesday, 26, the same telescope discovered that about 750 galaxies are outside of the known universe, debunking the Big Bang Theory. In another episode, one mentioned that our essences chooses a cycle to be entering into any physical dimension. At that point it explodes into countless focuses or facets. These focuses appear simultaneously within each dimension and within each time element of each dimension, according to the desire of the essence. In this, each twinkling of the firework holds its own individuality and choices. Therefore, within all this simultaneous action occurs another simultaneous action, of each focus accumulating, assimilating, and manifesting all its own information which is pertaining to its own individual manifestation, that which we choose. As we choose the cycles that we desire to be experiencing, we also choose a designated amount, so to speak, of aspects that shall be entering into a specific dimension for that experience. In other words, how many lives we want to experience. I mentioned that this theory of the Big Bang was born from this remembrance of how we, as essences, are physically born on every planet that we decided to habit. Now I am going to offer you my point of view. Everything that we know about the galaxies mimics the nature of us as essences. We are always merging and expanding in an endless symphony. The same is true at the level of the atom that mimics our solar system. Now this imminent collision will never happen because we have the power to avoid it. Or it will be a merger in a different way. Remember Jesus' essay about telling the mountain to move? We will do the same with any galaxy because we are the creators of every universe. The best theory is the multiverse. Here is the information available. The theory of the multiverse is a speculative idea in cosmology and theoretical physics that suggests the existence of multiple universes beyond our own observable universe. These universes may have different physical laws, constants, and properties, and they could potentially exist in parallel to our own universe. The concept of a multiverse has been proposed to explain various unresolved questions in physics and cosmology. There are several different versions of the multiverse theory, and I'll briefly describe some of the main ones. Many worlds interpretation, MWI, of quantum mechanics. This interpretation suggests that every quantum event with multiple possible outcomes results in the branching of the universe into multiple parallel universes, each representing a different outcome. For example, in a quantum measurement where an electron spin can be up or down, MWI posits that one universe splits into two, one for each possible spin state. Bubble multiverse. This idea is based on the concept of eternal inflation, a hypothesis within the framework of inflationary cosmology. It suggests that our universe is just one of many bubble universes within a larger inflating space. Each bubble represents a distinct universe with its own set of physical laws and constants. String theory landscape. String theory, a theoretical framework in physics, allows for a vast number of possible vacuum states or configurations. Each of these vacuum states could represent a different universe with its own physical properties. This is often referred to as the string theory landscape. Parallel universes. This is a more general term that encompasses various multiverse theories, including the other ones mentioned above. It posits that there are universes that exist in parallel to our own, possibly with different physical laws or fundamental constants. It's important to note that the multiverse theory is highly speculative and has not been confirmed through empirical observation or experimentation. It remains a topic of debate and exploration within the scientific community. Some physicists and cosmologists find the idea of a multiverse intriguing as a potential solution to certain cosmological and quantum mysteries, while others consider it more of a philosophical concept than a testable scientific theory. Research in this area continues, and as our understanding of physics and cosmology advances, the concept of the multiverse may evolve or be refined. My comments. Once the science community accepts that we create everything using our perception mechanism, they will be ready to do any test and travel to other universes at a speed greater than the speed of light. This can take 50 years, but it is going to happen. It is the result of the shift in consciousness that we are going through, and that will end around the year 2075 or before. It will depend on our advancement. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.